Yo, what's going on, subscribers? What's up, YouTube? Alright, so I'm about to drop a video. As you see the picture that's on the screen, this is basically what I'm about to talk about. So I think I spoke about it before, but for some strange reason, I was fixing something on my vehicle, and this guy just came inside the parking lot and gave me one of these cards, right? Now, mind you, I'm inside of a parking lot, but it's connected to a building. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, why would he even come in here to give me a card? Now, when I got from under the car, I didn't see that he put any of these on anybody's windshield. So I never seen nobody really give out cards like this before. Maybe I'm wrong, if somebody just let me know in the comments or whatever, but for some strange reason, it just didn't sit right with me. Now, with all the talk that I get about witchcraft and all this stuff, spell work, I done heard somebody that I know say something about doing spell work on a court case, and witchcraft talk numerous times. I done posted mad videos. I probably deleted those, but the amount of witchcraft talk that's being spoke around me, I done heard somebody talk about Obia stores and all this. Like I said, I haven't really heard about people doing this type of stuff because I lived my life. I never really heard nobody say stuff like this until the pandemic hit. So what really stuck out was the part where it says the specialist in bringing back loved ones. So now I done heard talk about necromancy as well. You know, I don't know nothing about necromancy, but I looked it up. You know, but that's basically about conjuring up spirits and whatnot. So my thing is, like I said, well, I'm living in New York, and the majority of the people around me, you know, now that I know a specific type of people that do this type of practice, you know, even a homeless dude one time, he just screamed out he tired of this witchcraft being done, you know, and I had to pull him up and ask him what he talking about. And I think I posted that up too before, and he asked me if I study it. You know, I don't know nothing about that stuff, you know, and I'm not looking to learn anything about that stuff. You know, but the stuff that's being done, you could tell it's being done strategically, and they're using the majority of the people around me. You know, so like I said, I'm learning as I go along. You know, but it seemed like everybody's doing it. You know, because he said it's like everybody's doing it. So when I go certain places and I just pay attention, like I said, it's mostly technology with this shit being done as well, but the things that they do, it would really drive somebody crazy, right? But me, I'm studying it and I'm writing about it. So it's like what I do to get the reaction I'm looking for, I can tell that it's got to be some type of witchcraft going on, you know? And the other day I was doing my laundry, and this lady came in with no shoes on her feet, and she was asking for change to do her laundry, right? Now, mind you, she did her laundry right next to mine's, right? So she did her laundry next to mine's, and I'm sitting here figuring out, like, why did she even do her laundry right next to mine? Now, I don't know what it was some type of purple dust that she dropped on the floor. I don't know what that was, right? So So as my laundry stopped, she opens up my laundry cart. She opens up my laundry machine. So I'm like, well, why did you open up my machine if you know that's not yours? She gonna say she's sorry. Then after she did that, she picked up the purple stuff off the floor. And then she went in the corner of the laundry, and I don't know what she was doing. Because she had on this long trench coat. This is why I said I don't know nothing about witchcraft, right? So I got the video, and I'll probably put it up sometime in the future, but it's just some strange going on, right? So she picked it up, and then she went in the corner. So the whole time I'm in the laundry, now mind you, I peep everything. You know, I don't really say nothing. I just observe the way everything being done around me, especially when I go do laundry, because it seemed like if you leave your clothes, they would do stuff to it if you leave it unoccupied. So after I finished my laundry, I said, you know what? I ain't see her come back for her clothes. Let me go inside and see. Let me go back inside and see if she even took her clothes out this washing machine. And before I could even walk inside, she comes walking out. Now, I didn't even know it was her because she changed her clothes. You know, like she looked a totally different person. So now I started to really think, like, was she doing witchcraft? You know what I'm saying? Because it was the only reason I remembered it was her, because I looked in her laundry, her washing machine, and I seen the shoes that she was washing. So when I looked down and I seen the shoes, I said, where the hell she changed her clothes? Yo, I'm telling you, this thing is so strange. It's unbelievable. You know, and like I said, with people telling me about witchcraft, and I was speaking to somebody, and he said, I said, I can't believe how a whole city could be ran off of witchcraft. He said, he said, you'll be surprised how much the world is ran on witchcraft, right? So pretty much, basically, he knows what's going on, because he said it'd be pretty much regular people like me and him, right? But he said the majority of the people that do it is Caribbean. So I'm not putting it on nobody, but the majority of the people that comes talk to me about it, and the majority of people I've been around has been Caribbean. You know, and I had Caribbean girlfriends. You know, so now mind you, like I said, I'm not sitting here putting it on nobody, you know, but this is what he said, you know, but in all reality, I'm just sitting here, like, thinking about it, like, different situations with females I was dealing with. You know, and like I said, when it comes to this type of stuff, I'm clueless to it, because I was just living my life not knowing that this type of stuff even exists. So when this guy brought this card to me, and I started looking at all the stuff on it, and I'm like, well, why would he come bring this to me? Now, all this stuff I done heard people say to me. Black magic being done, voodoo, obia, witchcraft. I never heard nothing about other stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it say all this about jealousy problem they get rid of. And this is what I'm saying. I'm like, I said, was this a sign for him trying to help me deal with this? Or what? You know, because it's just like he just came in this parking lot and he gave this to me. You know, and this was like, I think this happened last year. Or probably sometime the beginning of this year, I think. But yeah, I need to know, like, what's really going on, you know, because the amount of stuff I done heard about necromancy and all this different type of weird shit going on, you know, it's just getting out of hand now. You know, and like I said, every time I move around, especially when I'm staying where I'm at, they always do weird stuff come out. When I come out, it just be mad, weird, strange shit that would make you go crazy, because it's like, it be like, yo, like, now I remember looking up something too about somebody was telling me about something called electromagnetic demons, right? So now, mind you, I looked it up, and then all of a sudden, what I looked up, I had saved, that website came down, right? Now, with it saying electromagnetic demons, it started to make sense, because it's like, if I'm chipped and they move on my movement, cause I done seen some strange shit. Like, it's like people will just like walk into me, like they walking into me type shit, like on some strange weird shit. So, you know, and I wanted to post something about it, and it's like they took that website down, and every time I look it up, I don't find it at all. So I mean, somebody in the comments, let me know what's going on. You know, if you get this type of stuff being said to you, done, because like I said, I got tons of videos I just never post. But like I said, I'm doing research and I'm writing about what I'm dealing with. You know, I'm even gonna make some type of other stuff with videos. You know, but this is the type of stuff I deal with on an everyday basis, 24/7. I don't even care if I just randomly come outside. So, drop a comment. Let me know if y'all deal with this type of stuff. Alright, y'all.